Hey guys, so a few weeks ago I did a review of an iView tablet, which was like 4.3 inches big, and it was like this small little tablet, and it ran like crap, and it broke due to friend breaking it on accident without my permission. Well, not of course, breaking isn't really something that is something you ask for permission for, but it was an accident, they took it without permission. Anyways, so I went on Amazon a year later and started researching these mini tablets again for under 50 bucks. The iView was 45 bucks. This was 45 bucks to 50 bucks, in between 40 and $50. And I didn't want to go for, a tablet that was 60 or $70, but there is apparently a Windows tablet that right now is being sold for $70 for some odd reason, and it's like a legit thing. It might have just been like one of the really old models or something. But this is a Android tablet that I found. It's from ProntoTec, that series, and it's a 7-inch tablet. I don't know why they call it PC, or portable computer, I guess, but most people don't refer to. Anyways, let's look at the back. There's nothing on the sides. It's just a plain box, not like made out of fancy materials or anything. Got this brand new for like, I think like 46 bucks. HDMI, we'll get onto that later. Wi-Fi, it does have all these things. It's like a very legit box. Usually these things from China look, fairly crappy. It's just like a white box with a bunch of logos slammed on it, but this was like really nice, standard, but not crap, because standard is actually good for 45 bucks. When I bought this offline, the picture they showed of like the box, it was really generic box, but this was what it came in, and the box online looked different, but it was on Amazon and I bought it new. Okay, so let's open up the box. I already had the tablet out for a long time now, but let's look what's in the box. Again, this is just, standard cardboard. It did come with screen protectors. Now, I never use screen protectors because I always seem to have problems with them. But, yeah, that was sort of a cool surprise for people who like screen protectors. I don't know what that says. The sticker helps to remove, blah, 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 blah. It did have like, one of those peel-off stickers already on the tablet, which every human takes off, but I just wanted to tell people that because some people can't realize that and are all worried they're going to scratch their tablet by scraping something off that isn't there. Customer care card. Please read before use. I never read this. I'm guessing this is just a quick start guide. Greetings. Thank you for choosing ProntoTec as your shopping partner on Amazon. Oh, so these guys purely distribute out of Amazon, I think. I'm going to look through this real quick. Yeah, you could have paused and read that. That was pretty cool. I didn't know these guys purely were on Amazon, or at least, were not cheap enough to, like, they made that packet specifically for Amazon selling, which is cool. Here's some different tablet. No, this is the same tablet. They curved it differently. This is a generic model, but yeah, because the camera isn't even there. But, or is that talking about something else? Don't know what that's talking about. Yeah, this is just a guide that sort of helps you through things. That's cool. So far I haven't really noticed too much. In this setting you can manage, not too many grammar problems. ProntoTec Co. Is that it? Nothing else seems to be in the box except for this random piece of cardboard. Yeah, so let's move the box to the side. Also, this came in the box, which confused me. This, I think, was what I originally charged it on. It has one of those DC plugs in it, which is kind of weird. You would have thought they would have just given you a random USB plug. And they did give you this, which is micro to USB. I think they gave me this. This could have been in my PVR set, but I don't think it was, because come to think of it, my PVR uses mini USB, not micro. So yeah, this came with it. Don't really know why, but I recently went to the Dollar Tree and posted a video on that, and have been charging it with the wire I got from the Dollar Tree. So here's another thing I had to pick up just before getting onto the tablet. This case, and it's worked really well. You know, this part folds in behind it and velcros it in there, and it's been good. It magnet hooks up. It doesn't, you know, automatically lock like an iPad, but it's been working very well, and it was $10 and it hasn't come apart, and has a little port where the speakers come out of, and that is where the speaker lines up to. So yeah, that was good. So for $60 I got all this stuff basically. So here's the tablet. It's sort of shiny. You can see my reflection. You know, there's stains on, or not stains on, but my finger, because oil. But so let's look on the exterior real quick. It has no real horrible molding lines. You know, all of the molding lines are definite, but they sort of mixed it into the design. These buttons, which it only has volume button and lock button, they're the same plastic as the tablet is made out of. Yes, this is very cheap plastic, but again, that's why you should get your cheap $10 case. Her $10 case isn't really too cheap, but you know, it's pretty good price, decent price, and it will protect this thing. But if you drop this, there's probably no hope for survival, unless it's in the case. And these buttons will probably be really easy to crack out, but they're very clicky. You're not going to have like a squishy feeling when you press these buttons. That's the 3.5mm headphone jack. This might have Bluetooth. I know it has Wi-Fi. We just looked at that. There's the micro USB plug, or port. But what is this? This is mini HDMI. So if you have a mini HDMI to HDMI port, and the microphone's there, you can plug this into a TV, supposedly. I haven't gotten to do that yet because I don't have a mini HDMI plug, but I just bought one off Amazon for $3 or something with free shipping, and it will be here in like a few weeks. And if you saw one of my most recent videos, I got a capture card that records stuff through HDMI, so you might see a few Let's Plays randomly appear of just random Android games I found and decided to record. Here's the speaker port. It's like, you know, plastic speaker port, and there's some mesh in there to also protect it. HD. Now, I forget the specifics, but I know it's something by 600 pixels, and it makes a really weird display, but it works well if you're looking at it at the perfect angle, and I'll get onto that later. And I think it can take a mini or a micro SD card, and because this only has 1 gig of internal storage. But again, $45, and you're probably just going to use this for social media and some mini games. So, and 2 cameras. So let's power this thing on, or not power it on, it's already on. Takes a second to do that for some reason, and in real life it looks much better. For some reason on camera, you know, these things show up really horribly. But yeah, that unlocks pretty fast, and so far there's no like slowing down issues while in the menus. It hooks up to Wi-Fi fine. I actually watch Netflix on here a lot, and it loads videos in the highest quality it can put up with for the screen, but yeah, it works well. The YouTube app, and it doesn't work for some reason. When you try watch a video on the YouTube app, once it boots up, Do 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 do. Okay. So let's try to watch something, and I'll show you what I mean. It does play. Yeah, see, it says connection to server lost, and I don't know why it does that. It loads videos fine on the browser, and browser is just simple browser. What was the last thing I searched on here? We soon shall see. Oh, 2D Android RPGs. Okay. But yeah, it does all the browsing you need. It's just slightly slow. It's not all that bad. It runs smooth enough. And I actually have two 2D RPGs on here. I don't think I think I just found those searching around. I sort of gave up. I am a big fan of this game though, whatever the heck it is. I don't think any human knows how to pronounce the name of it. But I haven't started playing that on this tablet. I used to play it on my iPod Touch and on my Android Xperia Play a long time ago. So here's Minecraft. Now Minecraft, it boots up semi-fine. We soon shall. Yeah, see? And it seems to be running okay, smooth and everything. You click it, there's no lag in between pressing buttons. You hit new, and you hit create world. Then it says, my world can't be opened. And I searched this a few times. By the way, you just slide down and it opens up this mode and you can back out of it. Yeah, so I looked that up online, and apparently some people with all sorts of different tablets have been having a problem. And like a person who works on Minecraft Pocket Edition said there would be an update sometime this March, and it should hopefully fix that. So that's why I haven't deleted that yet. Let me show you, go through here real quick. I'll put some of the specific specs down in the description, or actually you can just go on Amazon, because all the specs on Amazon seem to be correct. A lot of the times when I buy I've only bought one other one, but the other tablet I got, it lied about having Android version 4.4.2. It actually wasn't that. So if you click on that multiple times, it does that. And I don't know what the K stands for. I keep thinking it's Kit Kat. Like that other one was Jelly Bean, and I forget, they might have Lollipop or something now. But I thought Kit Kat was a brand name, so I'm not sure how they can use that. So let me show you a game. I haven't put any music on this tablet for the reasons of, like, here, you can listen to this real quick. So, yeah, it can play exterior or in the headphones. It's the speaker's fairly okay. It's not the best, but it's an external speaker on a tablet. Even if it was, a good tablet, those usually don't matter too much. So yeah, it seems to run apps like this fairly fine. One app I did have trouble with was, what's the name of that app? Ah, crap, this is so hard to play through a viewfinder. What was that app I was talking? Angry Birds, or not Angry Birds. You saw it on my title screen. I can't think of the word. Bad Piggies, yeah. That game has some issues on this tablet. Or not many issues. Once you load it up, like this, you saw there was a bit of lag and now it's sort of gone away. Once you load up Bad Piggies, it seemed to have like major lag, but then it seems to go away through once you start playing it, so that's fine. But, if you're just using this for social media and stuff, it will work perfectly fine, except for supposedly trying to watch videos. I haven't, loaded up Twitter or anything, so I'm not sure how it pulls up photos too well, but everything works in the browser, and again, you can play mini games on it. And it keeps the time, and the battery life lasts about 3 hours while playing a game, full 3 hours while constantly playing. I was playing this game. You can look that up later. Um, that was like sucking my battery down pretty fast because it isn't as graphically low as this. It's like pretty, I don't know how to put it, pretty. So I think it was taking up a lot of my battery life, but yeah, you just can plug it in and charge it. For listening to music, you can keep the lock screen on, so you could probably survive just using this in a car trip to listen to music. And since it uses, standard micro USB, you could easily pick up a car charger for this tablet. And yes, I know some cars actually do have. Oh, there was something really random on here when I got this. It has something called an OWL player on it, which I'm guessing is just the MP4 player, but it came with like a music video ported on here, and it's really weird. And turn that off before I get a copyright strike. But yeah, I have no idea what that was all about. That was, I, I was like, okay, wait, they didn't put any music on this tablet, by the way, but they decided to put that on there. I don't have any clue what the Japanese or Chinese or whoever makes this, because I'm pretty sure this sold, like, shipped from the US, because it didn't take too long to get here. Don't expect this to be here like within a week, maybe 2 weeks, but yeah, it didn't take like the 5 weeks sometimes it takes when things ship from China. Everything else, is just generic Android software. I just thought I should show you guys this tablet. And oh, back to, I didn't mention completely, the screen. It looks very nice in person compared to what it looks like on screen, but it's a fairly cheap screen, obviously, where if you look at it at different angles, you can tell that on camera for sure, though. When you look at it at different angles, it looks distorted, so you have to look on it pretty straight on. So it's not the best for like having, if you look at from the side, it kind of doesn't change too much. But yeah, it seems to have some problems with that. But hey, it works fine if you're looking straight onto it. But don't expect like a great screen with this. I wouldn't expect you to, but I know there's some people who are like, these tablets are horrible. Well, you spent $45 on it. They're pretty awesome for $45 in my mind, because Game Boy was $100. So this was half the price a Game Boy was when those things first came out, and every time a new Game Boy came out, I forced my mom to buy it, like months after, it took a while to beg, but those were $100, and now you can get this whole thing, which it has a calculator in it, man, with all these weird things. I don't know why they have that pre-built onto it. I've never used this calculator, but yeah, it's really cool that you can get something like this for, well, I took a screenshot. Yeah, you can take screenshots. You can get something like this for the price. Oh, I'm glad I actually didn't close that. I want to play that later. Wait, no, pause. So that was my review of this, what was it, ProntoTec? ProntoTec tablet. I am going to look up some more information about the brand, because I'm kind of interested on, like, this is fairly good quality. I'm not going to, well, as quality as you can get for $45. I mean, for the price, this is amazing to me, because the iView I got is crap compared to this. I'm so happy I got this. Again, I'll put the descriptions, or the links to the things in this video in the description, so you can check the specs there. But this was one of the few tablets I found online for $45 that had a dual-core processor in it, and obviously it's not the best dual-core processor, but it runs faster than the single core 4-inch tablet that I had. And the receiver in it is better for Wi-Fi, obviously, because I actually can watch Netflix on it without taking 2 hours to load a 30-minute video. It loads it just as fast as my iPhone, if not, like, as good, or, wait, just as fast. Well, anyways, yeah, it works really well for the uses I wanted it for. And for people who don't need a amazing iPad thingy that is probably overpriced, you can get one of these in a $10 case, and you should be fine. I've had no problems with it. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and like if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and some playthroughs coming up, and I'll see you guys next time. What you want, what you want. Come on.